INDYCAR is very sad to announce that Dan Wheldon has passed away from unsurvivable injury. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family today. INDYCAR, its drivers and team owners, has decided to end the race. In honor of Dan Wheldon, the drivers have decided to do a 5-lap salute in his honor. It will take place in approximately 10 minutes. Thank you.
Where is the race car? Instruction line and outside. that be a possibility in racing. As the twin checkers wave over the field. That's the next racing machine at 220 miles an hour. The inevitable fact is this can happen. Yes, here. So the tribute laps have been completed. And Joseph,
You know, I know this is a dangerous sport. I know we're exposed to that every day in a normal life as well, but you know, you don't think about it. And today we have to think about it. I lost one of my best friends, one of my greatest teammates, and I don't know what to say. I think I'm getting old. I've been through too many of these already, so it puts life in prospect for sure.
Some people were saying, well, you know, this was a gimmick. He wouldn't have come here, but he wanted to come here. Hell, he wanted to race.
Guys, if you ask anybody in this field, if we could choose a way to go, that's the way. So I wouldn't have chosen different either. So that's what he loved. He was mad as hell not to be in the race car this year, and that's why he accepted to develop the new car so he could get a job
and a jump and kick your ass road racing.
For sure he was going to. He was going to try, but
best time when you four guys were teammates. Best
yeah,
years.
By far best years. The four of us, you know, have plenty of good memories of that. I'm glad that we reunited it this year to have dinner in Indianapolis, the four of us, and we had a great time. So I remember him. He was there. He was there with me today. So I just hope God can give Susie and the kids the strength. I've been there before. Lost my dad in the early days. So the problem is not him. It's us that we stay. So it's going to be a hard one.
You know, 1 minute you're joking around before driver intros, and the next, you know, Dan's gone. You know, he was a, oh, geez, I mean, I told his son on Wednesday night when we had the parade on the strip, the Thursday night, I said to Sebastian, I said, you know, I've known your dad since he was almost your size. He was 6 years old when I first met him. And then I bumped into a friend of mine, Jamie Spence, I used to race go-karts with. And him and I were just talking. We knew Dan since he was this little kid with his mouth worked plenty good, but he was this little kid. And then he, you know, the next thing you know, he's my teammate in IndyCars, and you know, we had a couple of fallouts over the way, but we were friends, and you know, he came to Chip's team and was a huge part of the Target team, and you know, we could put so much pressure on ourselves to win races and championships, and it's what we love to do, and it's what we live for. And then in days like today, it doesn't really matter. You know, we lost a good friend. I think everybody in the IndyCar series considered Dan a friend. I mean, you saw the reaction there. He's one of those special people, you know, from when he showed up first in IndyCar, and he was kind of the brash, you know, all that stuff, but he was a charmer. He was charming, and then he became this loving family guy who was still charming, but he had this whole new side to him, and he just, yeah, I think about, you know, I'm just with Susie and the boys, and when I think about them, I'm kind of struggling to hold it together. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
You'd see Franchitti afterward, and he'd say, I don't know how that Dan does it. He was winning races, and they weren't winning, and he was winning all the races and having all the fun.
He had a lot of
fun. And then I got to know him a little bit, and when we signed him to come over to our team, I figured out why he won all those races. I mean, he just had an infectious way about himself, and he knew he could smell the front. And when he got a sniff of the front, That was it. I mean, and he won his first race out for us at the 24 Hours of Daytona he won, and then he went to Homestead and won, and it was like, geez, you know, and you understood what the guy had and what he had, that special thing, you know, and I think about, you know, if you talk to anybody on our team, talk to Scott Dixon, he'll tell you what Dan brought to our team when he came. And he brought so much, and I think he taught Dixie how to win, you know what I mean, and how to he made him a better race car driver. And you know, then I remember when the car that he stepped out of, this guy to the left of me stepped into. And what can you say? We're all going to miss him. A little bit of everybody in IndyCar racing died today.